Haven't heard any more noise from across the river, Mr. Wallace. I suppose that Mexican died?
We found his remains. He was tortured pretty good before he died.
Yeah, Comanches caught him. 3 of them looked like.
You sure it was Comanches, Mr. Wallace?
Oh, it was Comanches, all right. This here's a great Comanche war trail we're camped on. That full moon last night is what they call a Comanche moon.
And when it shines, they raid. Snatch a few Mexican young'uns to sell or keep for slaves.
I figure it was Buffalo Hump's boys. Caught that Mexican.
Buffalo Hump. Well, I surely hope that scoundrel is not in this vicinity.
That Mexican didn't have no way to kill himself. Didn't have no gun.
No, but he had a knife. A knife is adequate, if you know where to cut.
Where would you cut?
You cut the jugular. Right here. You could do it with a broken bottle. Or even poke a big mesquite thorn in there, if that's all you got available. You want to cut 2 or 3 times, though. That way you bleed to death before they get a chance to do much torture.
Me, I'll shoot myself in the head if I got time.
Well, that can go wrong, too. Don't be sticking no gun in your mouth unless it's a shotgun.
Why not? It's hard to miss your head with a gun in your mouth.
No, it ain't. That bullet could ricochet off a tooth. Come out your ear. You'd still be healthy enough for them to torture for a week. Shove the barrel of the gun up against an eyeball and pull. Now that's sure. Then if some squaw comes along and chews off your privates, you won't know the difference.
Mercy. My, this is a cheery conversation.
Some of these boys are inexperienced, Major. They don't know the proper way to finish themselves. They could wind up prisoners of the Comanche someday. That'd be real bad. Comanche can keep a captive alive 3 or 4 days while they have their fun with him.
Back in the Tidewater, Mr. Wallace, we usually refrain from discussing suicide methods over breakfast.
They got no call chewing on people like that.
There's worse than that happens.
What's worse than having your privates chewed off?
Oh, having them pull out the end of your gut, tie it to a dog, and then chase that dog around the camp for a while until there's about 50 foot of your gut strung out for the brats to eat.
Oh, God.
To eat?
Comanche brats eat gut like white brats eat candy.
Well, I'm certainly glad I wasn't very hungry this morning. Talk like this might unsettle a delicate stomach. Gentlemen.
Or they might run a stick up your fundament, set it on fire. That way your guts done be cooked when they pull them out.
What's a fundament?
It's a hole in your body. It ain't your nose or your mouth or either one of your ears. Figure it out.
I aim to keep my own guts inside me if nobody minds.